Keeping your optimism through all this. I want to share with you today how I feel that every situation in our life, anything that happens and is really intense, a life-changing experience, so to speak, has something to teach us. You know, things happen in life, and to me, it means the way that we react to it has a huge effect on the outcome. So I can choose to say, the traumatic brain injury, this accident happened to me, I had to let go of my profession, poor me, I cannot keep going, I do not want to keep going, and that's it, right? And I can not get healthy because of it. For me, I am a very optimistic person, and I understand that is not the case for everyone. You know, sometimes it takes effort. It took me effort. In between, I was questioning, why am I still here? What's my mission? Why am I here? Why did I survive this accident? Many other people die from being kicked in the head or kicked in the face by a horse or a mule. And so I started really looking deeper. Why am I still here? What is my mission in life? Which I sort of knew that at that point. And I knew that I wouldn't be trimming horses forever. I was passionate about it, though. I was able to help many horses to get better, to stand on their feet. And I still love it. When I think about it, I am still sad to have to let go of that idea of doing that, For a while I was teaching it just to help my clients and my horses, and found a wonderful woman who has taken over the horses in my care, so I miss that life. I really do. But so maybe it wasn't the highest option for me, and maybe there is a different path for me that I need to explore. So I had a wonderful friend, or I still have a wonderful friend. Her name is Linda Heller. She has the School of Sacred Ceremonies and Be Your Brilliance Now. Be Your Brilliance Now. And she went through exploration with me. TR training that was founded by Yvonne Alexander. And it helped me incredible. It was just amazing. To rewrite your own story, relive your own story, make a different choice, and explore and see what is it that I can learn from this situation, for one thing. What is it that can be the possibility that opens up through this accident, right? Because it's not all bad. There has to always be a balance. For me, because I was able to meditate for many months, I had to lay on the couch, and I got the chance to meditate day and night and many, many hours, and had wonderful experiences, seeing the mind of God within my own brain, and the synapses, and how the Milky Ways and galaxies are exactly a replica of our own brains, and how they function. And this is why we call it the universal mind, the mind of God. So I had that, right? And I started to listen even more. And I did animal communication before, and I had taken a year of becoming an Ascended Master Teaching Academy teacher, and I was doing messages, translated them from the intelligent space, from the Ascended Masters. And that part of my brain, it was never a problem. I could listen and I could tune in, and I would just be there. It was fantastic. So I kept doing that, and that became so much stronger. And I feel like today that is my mission, right? To teach, to do animal communication. I have tapped into many different areas of why am I still here. I've also been handed a huge work of material about death, and that was and is very close to my heart. So I have delved into that. Where did we come from? Where are we going? Why are we here as humankind? But also, what is each of our mission here on Earth? Why did we come at this time? And where are we going? And how do we get there? So I started teaching and I do online classes and webinars, and I started photography. My husband, he is an equine photographer, so he just kept taking me with him. And so that was a way for me to explore, how to express myself. Since my words didn't come, the pictures were there. I was able to see pictures and express myself through pictures. So that was fantastic. And I teach that now too, Photoshop classes online. I travel with him, I do that. So, my point is, if something like this happens to you, a big change in your life, whatever that is, it doesn't have to be a traumatic brain injury, it doesn't have to be post-traumatic stress, whatever it is in your life, it might be that a loved one dies, it might be that you move somewhere else, it might be that you change your your profession, it might be that your partner left and you have to figure out your own survival, or whatever it is. I invite you today, every day, to look at the opportunity this presents for you, that you have a gift, and it could be that you didn't listen before, and that an event occurred, let's just call it event, that made you aware, that gave you the gift of look closer to what your gift is. The universe always speaks to us. So, in my case, it was very clear. Teach, teach, teach. And that's what I'm doing now. And, I love it. I had that sweet, brief temptation to go back into barefoot trimming. I don't think that I could actually do it. But the idea was there, and I thought, wow, wouldn't it be fantastic if I could overcome the fear that I have to be under the horse, basically, And I will still accomplish that. That is a goal of mine. Never let fear stop you. But yes, I have seen a different life path, and I embrace it. I wish for you the same. I wish that you can see the opportunity that you can create your own life at each moment. Every morning when you get up, you can make a choice. How am I going to feel today? What am I going to make this day like today? What different path, what inspiration could I be? There are so many questions and answers that you can give yourself. And you need to be willing to be open to that. That's the first step. But I tell you, the rewards for me were so much greater than I could have ever wished for, or had anybody told me that then, I would have said, you're completely crazy. But in fact, my whole life has really changed, and I feel I have a much more meaningful life, a much more accomplished sense of this is my mission, this is what I'm here to do. And yeah, it's really wonderful. So again, if you want to reach out and I welcome you to do so. My email address, claudia@radiantsoul.org. I have a website too, radiantsoul.org. And you can find me on Facebook too under Radiant Soul Sanctuary. There you can see what I have, put together since that all happened and where my life is going now. I invite you to join in. Make it a magical day today. Bye bye. Aloha.